Well, we need to talk about Elon Musk because yesterday, long and short of it, he basically implied that he's not so sure about developing artificial intelligence at Tesla unless he has 25% voting control of the company, which, let's be real, right now he's got slightly more than 13%. You could throw in some options, maybe add another 6%, but the point is, that would still leave him shy somewhere between 6 to 12% of what he would need in terms of voting control to have control of Tesla to the point that he feels comfortable in expanding artificial intelligence research, arguing that Tesla is a conglomeration, whatever, of multiple different startups. Now, I don't know if there's like some Mark Zuckerberg envy going on, since Elon Musk has also been kind of tweeting comparisons to Facebook and how Facebook has dual class voting shares, whereas Tesla doesn't, and it's really difficult to set that up after a company IPOs. And there were a lot of, there have always kind of been comparisons between Mark and Zuck. Elon wanted to show up at his house and fight him, and I guess that never happened. There's supposed to be a fight in the Coliseum that got downgraded to a different monument and then just basically fizzled away and never happened. There's a lot of this, male parts measuring contest that's going on. And there's that. Then there's obviously the drama around the Twitter acquisition and a lot of shareholders being very frustrated at Tesla that Elon seems highly distracted by Twitter, though other people are like, no, it's for the good of humanity. It's for the good of free speech. But what we really need to do is ignore all of the speculation, craziness, and Midjourney 6 pictures, leaked photos of Elon Musk sad about his Twitter acquisition. I have to say, Midjourney 6, not bad. Not bad. I'd probably say it's got some work to do on hands. It's still looking a little bulky here. But I have to say, Midjourney 6, not bad. So if you haven't been using some of the AI tools, you're missing out, because some of these are pretty impressive. There's some really wild detail here that you can get out of these image generators. Now, it took a whole 45 seconds to generate this morning in the Course Member Live as we were messing around a little bit. Not exactly sure what's going on over here, if that's all bird poop and that's why he's sad or what. But anywho, what are the implications of this? Well, long and short, nothing. Here's the thing. Every single time drama like this happens with a company like Tesla and the stock goes down, which I realize it went positive again today. Okay, we're going to talk about that in a moment because the fibs are working again. Hopefully, knock on wood. Okay, there's a risk they won't, but it's really scary what's happening in the fibs right now as I'm recording this video. It's perfect. But anyway, what you have to know is this is probably a negotiation ploy from Elon Musk. I really think that Elon knows it's been a very long time since he's had a new stock comp plan. There's talk that they can't have a current stock comp plan because of a shareholder lawsuit. Somebody who has a very insignificant amount of shares is part of a class action lawsuit in Delaware. And basically this lawsuit has been going on for nearly 2 years now. It still hasn't settled out, and until it settles out, they can't really do a new stock comp plan. At least that's the current argument. So I think Elon is posturing that maybe we're getting close to resolving that case, and now he's purposely posturing to try to massage the board into giving him a better stock comp plan, because Elon wants to argue that, hey, I need to have 25% control so that humanity doesn't get destroyed when we come out with the amazing artificial intelligence tools that we have, and some activist investor doesn't come in and take my 15%, and then we're screwed basically because somebody does evil things with artificial intelligence. That's the gist of what Elon's trying to pull off here, and there are two ways to look at it. One way to look at it is Elon's being greedy. He should stop being distracted by the bird and actually focus on Tesla. And then the other part of that is people are like, bro, I'm investing in Tesla because of all of those other startups. So the fact that you might sandbag those other startups just because you're not getting more stock comp comes across as sleazy. Then there are the other side of people who are like, no, it's bullish. Every time things go this bearish, where people start saying, that's it, Tesla's going down to 100, Tesla's going to drop 50%, it's over for Tesla, the market's finally realizing Tesla's overvalued. Every time that sort of sentiment comes up, it's usually a really good buy the dip opportunity, because no matter how you look at it, Tesla's the only profitable EV company that exists in, quite frankly, North America. It is not only an EV company, but we know this already. It's also a technology company, whether it's full self-driving or some of the other benefits that come with Tesla, or the energy, whatever. We don't even have to go through the list of all the things that Tesla is. What matters is that ultimately this sort of drama that Elon is stirring up is probably not without forethought. Elon's pretty good at saying things on Twitter and then regretting them, but when it comes to Tesla stock, there's often some forethought with what he's doing. Even 420 funding secured, in my opinion, even though, the SEC is kind of like, hey, wait a minute, you shouldn't be doing that. In my opinion, that was a ploy to burn short sellers. There's always this extra kind of thought that he's got going on. Is Elon really going to try to rug pull Tesla and somehow say, that's it, I'm taking all of the AI team and creating another startup? No. He would get sued to oblivion. It's not going to happen. There's no way I think they could pull that off. I'm not even remotely concerned about that. I think the odds of Elon being able to strip Tesla of the amazing things that it has done and the amazing things that it is growing and the startups that are part of the company now are about 1%. So that means I think there's a 99% chance, whether Elon gets more stock comp or not, like Tesla's staying Tesla. Optimus is staying at Tesla. Dojo is staying at Tesla. The energy sector is staying at Tesla. FSD is staying at Tesla. All the AI at Tesla is staying at Tesla. Okay, that's really important. Now, does that mean Tesla's going to get all of Twitter's AI through Grok? No, of course not. These are very separate, okay? And that's okay. It's not like anybody's really trying to price in the potential benefits of Grok over at Tesla, or really shouldn't be anyway. So, from a practical and fundamental point of view, am I really worried about this drama affecting Tesla stock long term? No. Besides, usually Elon's stock-based compensation plans are ridiculous. Like, both for the investors and for him. Like, he gets paid a lot when they vastly outperform expectations. So, realistically, could Elon get a stock-based comp plan that's like, hey, if you get Tesla's market cap to 5 trill, we'll get you back to 25% ownership? Yeah, totally. And then he's a trillionaire. Actually, it'd be more than a trillionaire, right? It'd be slightly over $1 trillion of net worth just from Tesla in that case. And that is some kind of stock comp plan that I think is probably something where shareholders are going to go, we get this drama and people are like, oh my God, Elon's going to try to dilute shareholders. No, the board's not going to go for that. Elon's not even going to go for that. They're going to go for some kind of stock plan that would either include buybacks, which I don't think so because they're spending so much money on capital expenditures. I do not think they're going to go for buybacks. Or they'll have some kind of ridiculous growth targets that if the valuation crosses X for, say, 90 days, Elon unlocks a tranche of stock options that would get him closer to his goal of 25% voting control again. I don't think you're going to see a second voting class of shares. I don't think you see that either. I think this is very simple, okay? I'm just trying to put the reasonable hat on here. Does the drama we heard on Twitter really make me fundamentally nervous about Tesla? No. It's literally just Elon being Elon. This is Elon negotiates in the public space. All these kind of negotiations with Tesla, like Tesla price cuts or whatever, everything is so public immediately. And it's one of the reasons Tesla's so volatile. Most companies, they do these negotiations in private, but Elon leverages social media to his benefit when it comes to burning short sellers or putting pressure on the board, because obviously every Elon fanboy and girl is going to be like, board, you need to take care of Elon. And other just normal everyday investors are like, what the hell? Why is all of this happening right in front of my eyes? And then obviously Tesla Q is like, market's finally realizing the stock's overvalued. Shorts will pay off here eventually. It's just drama. That's all this is. Nothing, absolutely nothing here fundamentally changes. Any Tesla investor should know, based on history, that precedent tells us if Elon gets a big stock comp plan that brings him to 25%, it is going to be handsomely rewarding to Tesla shareholders. So you should be cheering it if it's anything like the previous stock comp plans, because it probably means Tesla stock double, triple, quadruples before he gets to that level, right? And then maybe it actually realigns Elon's incentives to get over the bird and start focusing on Tesla a little bit more. But anyway, this is what I wanted to show regarding the Fibbies. So while I've been filming this video, I've been watching this line just get tested and tested and tested. What's really scary about this is this morning on our Stock Market Open live stream, which we do every day the market is open on the Stock Market Open live stream channel, I warned, I go, this is not good. Tesla is in no man's land. We literally have no support. And like shortly after I mentioned that, what ended up happening? Look at this. Literally, the rally stops right above the after the breakthrough of the resistance, which now becomes support. It has a little attempted breakout, which obviously fails and rubber bands right back to the fib. And we are literally dancing that fib line. Very, very, very important from a TA basis that we do not have a full candlestick below this Fibby line right here, which I just want to show you exactly where it is. 221.26. We're basically right there right now. Okay, we really need to close above that today. So you want Tesla to be up about 1.1% today. Okay? Knock on wood. So, look, again, big deal, all this drama? No. It's Elon being Elon, negotiating in the public space. He will not be able to pull out all of the glory that is in Tesla. This is just positioning and posturing. Are we getting buybacks? No. Are you going to get massively diluted? Well, you already are as a shareholder of anything, basically. Well, with the exception of househack, because we raised it 1-to-1. But anyway, yeah, look, I mean, the stock market is dilution. I mean, you want to see dilution, go look at NEO, for example, okay? That doesn't mean you can't make money in the stock market, but there will be dilution in the future. Tesla will probably raise money from shareholders again, whether it's more stock comp or directly funding operations, which is basically the same thing. You gotta realize that, okay? Paying stock comp is dilution, and all of these companies pay stock comp, which makes sense because employees who work for Tesla, they want stock comp. Duh. Tesla's paying out almost $500 million in stock-based compensation. Last quarter, $465 million per quarter. $500 million per quarter going out in stock-based compensation. So, like, totally normal. But remember, that is dilutive. If you're a shareholder of Tesla, like, you are paying for that. Because if there wasn't $500 million of stock-based compensation every quarter, well, I mean, you could argue that maybe the company wouldn't expand its R&D or whatever as well. But, if sales were to hold steady, the stock value should be higher without that sort of dilutiveness. But anyway, you can see the dance we're playing over here. Literally the entire time I've been filming this video, we've been playing this dance over here, and I expect it to continue. So we'll see what happens. Anyway, thank you so much. That's my take on the the Elon drama. Appreciate y'all, and thank you. Appreciate you being here. We'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.
Why not advertise these things that you told us here? I feel like nobody else knows about this.
We'll try a little advertising and see how it goes.
Congratulations, man. You have done so much. People love you. People look up to you.
Kevin Paffrath there, financial analyst and YouTuber. Meet Kevin. Always great to get your take.
Even though I'm a licensed financial advisor, real estate broker, and becoming a stockbroker, this video is neither personalized financial advice nor real estate advice for you. It is not tax, legal, or otherwise personalized advice tailored to you. This video provides generalized perspective, information, and commentary. Any third-party content I show should not be deemed endorsed by me. This video is not and shall never be deemed reasonably sufficient information for the purpose of evaluating a security or investment decision. Any links or promoted products are either paid affiliations or products or services which we may benefit from. I personally operate an actively managed ETF and hold long positions in various securities, potentially including those mentioned in this video. However, I have no relationship to any issuers other than househack, nor am I presently acting as a market maker.